Hello everyone! I have a fun just because video for you this evening. This is a layout for Morgan's school album, which is my current finishing unfinished project. Right now I have 3 more layouts to do, and then his album is complete, and those 3 layouts are like the good stuff, right? Like the day he got his cap and gown, his actual graduation day, and the little party we had for him. So I have a couple of fun layouts coming on this series, and then we'll pick out another unfinished project from my unfinished project pile and get to work on that. I am completing this album using 49th and Market's Academia collection. I love this line. I think it is like just the most perfect school line ever. I cannot stress enough how much I love this collection. I think it's so gorgeous. I'm starting with this wood grain paper, and I'm going to make a little border down the left side of my page. I have also pulled out one of my favorite stamp sets from Wild Whisper and a set of sequins. These are the bookish sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps. So in case you haven't heard, just a little FYI, if you only watch my videos on YouTube, you probably would have missed this announcement, but Spiegel Mom Scraps is closing their paper crafting section of their business. So no more sequin mixes from me, no more Big Mama foam tape, acetate sheets, all of the paper crafting supplies. The supplies are all on sale for 40% off until December 31st. So if you want anything, I will link in the description box below. You shouldn't need a code for that. I believe it is just comes off when you order. So if you want any beautiful sparkles before they are gone forever, be sure to grab them and do a little shopping. I'm super sad I won't be designing sequin mixes anymore. I truly loved doing that. It was a super fun part, and I have loved being a part of Jody's design team for 8.5 years. 8.5 years, you guys. So it is a little bittersweet, but Jody will continue to have her handmade shop, and she will continue on sewing and making bags and pillows and things like that. The die cut set that goes with this collection includes lots and lots of frames, and I haven't used even one of them yet. So I wanted to go ahead and use a frame on this layout. I have 2 photos, and I also really want to use that little cut apart piece that you see right there. Today's layout is going to document the day that Morgan got his senior photos taken. So the top photo is him with his favorite hair stylist. She cut his hair before his photo shoot, and she was the only person that Morgan would let cut his hair because he said she does it perfectly. She's also a really good friend of mine, and seeing this photo of her, I was like, she's such a baby. The bottom photo is of Morgan with the photographer. This photographer has taken pictures of Morgan since he was 6 years old. She graduated high school. She was a really good friend of mine. She graduated high school. She opened a photography business, and she has taken every one of all the photographs, all the portraits for my family. Always. Hopefully she always will too. What's so funny is that at this time, they were both, to me, like young kids, and now they're both mamas and they're both married and all of that. So looking back at these photos, I just had to smile at how time flies and how different. The woman at the top, when Morgan went and got his haircut for a senior picture, she worked at JCPenney. Now she has her own amazing styling and salon. So I put the photos into place. I also put that cut apart piece in. Now I want to add some stamping to the bottom. I am going to use Spiced ink from Catherine Pooler, and I'm going to do quite a bit of stamping on this layout. So the first thing I'm going to do is stamp this script stamp across the bottom. This script stamp is from Wild Whisper Designs. They are another company, sadly, that has closed. So this isn't something I can link up, but hopefully I've used it so much on my channel that hopefully if you wanted one, you have seen it and you've gotten it, and here's another amazing way to use it. So I stamped that script stamp down in that open area, and I'm going to go ahead and add 2 more frames kind of overlapping there. So that area down at the bottom is going to hold some of the title and then also some of the embellishments, just a little. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of overlap them here. I'm going to use 2 different elements for my title. So I die cut the word village from this Lawn Fawn stitched alphabet that I love. And I'm lining it up on the top of that second frame. Then I'm going to use a stamp set from my stash. This is an older stamp set. It's from the Paper Person, and I think it might be 3 or 4 years old. So I'm going to stamp It Takes A using that stamp set and the spiced ink from Catherine Pooler. And then my whole title will be It Takes a Village. And this is where the video gets a little crazy. And I almost checked this whole video and said never mind, because at some point I must have knocked my camera or done something, because now we're all not lined up correctly. So I am going to buzz through the rest of this layout super quickly, because you don't need to see this like awkward camera angle and me not knowing that it's there like that. I am going to go ahead and go through the laser cut elements and the die cut elements, and I'm just going to choose a couple I really like and create a couple little clusters. I'm also going to use the ruler element. I loved that ruler element. It's in the layout a couple different places, and I really, really like it. So I wanted to use that as well. I love the ivy in this collection. Another like favorite icon or element that appears in this line that I really, really enjoy. I also want to go ahead and add some journaling to this layout. So I am adding these 2 little labels from the die cut pack. Kind of putting one below one photo and one below the other photo. And I'm just going to tell the stories that I told you here at the beginning when I showed you my photographs about these girls and how they have helped me get Morgan's haircut and get his pictures taken through his entire childhood. I added some white pen work, and I also went ahead and I think I added some sequins to finish off this page as well. And that is where we are going to call this one all done. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.